I am back with A Dawn of Strength by Bella Forrest, and this is book 14, In a Shade of Vampire. And let me tell you, I needed a few minutes after reading this book because so much information is thrown at you. OMG, it's a roller coaster. We have Ben, who is trying to cope with being a vampire. He falls into a group of vampires who are trying to teach him how to vampire, but in my opinion, they're going about it the whole wrong way, especially considering Ben is the first ever vampire to be caught on camera. Not only caught on camera, worldwide news. Yeah, worldwide news. So the entire world knows the existence of vampires now. Yay, Ben! Meanwhile, Rose has escaped the dragons, and we have the backlash of that in this book because dragons are not very forgetful. But luckily for Rose, they are forgiveful, especially when a lot of things happen and we are losing the battle with the Black Witches. And yeah, that's when the dragons decide to appear, and they are super angry because once again Rose betrayed them and ran away, and all of the things hurt and injured one of their own. And yeah, that the dragons don't take kindly to those things, so they give Caleb about 15 minutes to hunt down Rose and hand her over. And then he lets them know that Rose is no longer on the island, which just makes them even madder because, you know what? You had this much of a chance to survive after today. If she's not on the island, then you got no chance. So they start breathing fire on literally everything, including our captured people. The Black Witches want us because there's some ritual to help their ancient, so yeah, they want us alive, but they just want us in their control, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that's a problem, and we're trying to fight them off, and our only real defense is one Mona versus like 50 Black Witches, hence trying to get the dragons on our side. And in doing so, Rose, without Derek or Sophia or even Vivian or Xavier or Grandpa Aiden even knowing about this, Rose decides, you know what is the one thing you want more than anything? And the dragon is like, we need females in order to save our species. Okay, not including me. We have females on the island, single ones at that. So if I let you pick some single females, can you help get rid of them? And the dragon's like, you know what, can do. So the dragons start fighting the Black Witches, and the Black Witches kind of retreat and vanish. Now, knowing that so many Black Witches have actually survived, this is a problem. And now we have time to look around and see the destruction of not only the Black Witches, but the actual dragons. And you know, our captured that were on the beach, yeah, they are no longer there. There's only ashes there, so that is concerning. And it's a tearjerker for sure. OMG, if you are not ready for all of the feels, do not read this book. This is definitely a when you feel up to it kind of book. I'm just saying. Even Brett and Bella get involved in the fight. So that is all I'm going to say about this. If you want to pick up the book and read it, let me know what you think in the comments. And if there are any other books you want me to review, leave those in the comments as well. And as for me, I am off to this book. Why this book and not the next In a Shade of Vampire? Because this book is going to help me open up an envelope in my Ultimate Reading Challenge. This book is 626 pages long, and I need a book that is at least 400 because I range my books from about 250 to 350, so I need something a little longer than that, and this actually qualifies. So I am super excited about this one. I am actually in part 2 of this book so far, and OMG, I'm just gonna let you know right now, do not read A Shade of Vampire and then A Court of Thorns and Roses. Do not try to read them simultaneously. Don't do it, because there is a character in this book that is also in these books, and this character is so different from this character. Like, this character is bad, and not in a good way bad, like bad. And this character is misunderstood, but he's a good guy. So yeah, that reading them back to back is an absolutely not. Don't do it. But I am going to finish this book because I did start it and kind of trying to get out of this character vibes, you know. So yeah. stay tuned for this video. And that's all for now. Have a great day, guys.